And then they say, I was born like that. You were not born like that. You're lying now on Allah. فأخرجنا من كان فيها من المؤمنين. 35. So we brought out from therein the believers. Who are the believers? Who were the believers in that city? The Gomorrah and Sodom? Only 3 people. Who? Prophet Lut, not Lut. Lut is not my friend. Maybe Lut, the other friend, or Lat. But not Lut, alayhi salam. Prophet Lut, alayhi salam, and 2 daughters. See, good daughters, they follow their father. But why not his wife? Oh, wife was not good woman. She was tolerating their whatever they do. She never said, "Wait, that's wrong. Na'udhu billah, astaghfirullah." No. She even used to tell them, actually. All right. So we brought out the believers from that city. فَمَا وَجَدْنَا فِيهَا غَيْرَ بَيْتٍ مِّنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. How many Muslims were there? Ukhtu Idris, sister of Idris, 36. Very good. But we found not there any household of the Muslims except one. There was only one Muslim family in the whole city. Wow. See, follow majority? Yalla, follow majority. Some of you say follow majority. Never follow the majority unless the majority is on the truth. We don't follow majority, minority, children. We follow the truth. Let's say majority of your friends wants to steal. Do you go steal with them? Sheikh, they are all my friends. They say, okay, let's steal that bicycle. You go and steal with them? Very good. They want to lie. They don't want to pray. They don't want to pray. What would you do? What would you do? Sohail. I go and pray. My friends don't want to come with me and pray. I pray. Very good. So you have to be strong and learn the deen. Follow the truth. Don't follow people. But Sheikh, everybody is doing it. No. If everybody is doing something wrong, we don't do it. Clear? Good. What did Allah do to that city? No, the curse. Yalla, Sharifa, the other Sharifa. And you should have louder voice than your sister because you are older than her, right? Yalla, 37. If you go to Palestine and you dive, you will see the city. And somebody told me he dived there and he said, Sheikh, I never came back the same. He said, I felt something. I said, that's the curse. You should not have gone deep. You should not have stayed all so long. The curse of Allah on that place. You go there. So it is, the city is underwater now. Whole city, because the angel, look what he did to it. He took it and smashed it. After Allah threw the stones on them, they burned and they died. Phosphorus, it's the phosphorus. One angel came and took the whole city and smashed it. And then flood, it went under the sea, the Dead Sea. If you are asking which sea, it's called the Dead Sea. By the way, the Dead Sea, it's very hard to dive because the water will float you. Yes. Pompeii, same punishment, but much more later. But it's Etna, the volcano. Etna volcano erupted and the ashes, when they fell on them, dangerous. If you ever are in an area where there is volcano, when they say evacuate, you better evacuate. You say, no, the fire is too far. It's not the fire that may kill you, it's the ashes. Those ashes, if they can catch you, especially when they are hot, you can freeze. You turn into stone. Na'udhu billah. Yeah. Okay. So, Allah said, we found only one city, one family that was Muslim. And that's the family of Lot alayhi salam and his two daughters. وَتَرَكْنَا فِيهَا آيَةً لِلَّذِينَ يَخَافُونَ الْعَذَابَ الْأَلِيمِ. We have left a sign there in that city for those who fear the painful torment. Meaning for you and me. In other verses of the Quran, Ibrahim alayhi salam, when they told him, we are going to destroy Gomorrah and Sodom, he said, Inna fiha akhi Luta. In it, there is my brother Lut. Brother means brother, like you and me, we are brothers. They said Ta'pala in Malay. We know. We know who's there and who is not there. So the first reaction of Prophet Lut, he was so worried for a Muslim brother like him. That's what we should. Do we feel the same thing like Ibrahim felt for Lut alayhi salam, for our Muslims brothers and sisters in Yemen, Rohingya, Syria, for others when they are being killed? So that's the initial reaction of a Muslim. A good Muslim, wherever there is atrocity or a problem is going to happen, we should be very worried for those brothers and sisters there. Because they share with us the same faith. That's how a Muslim should be. They said, don't worry. We know exactly who is there and who is not. So how did Allah destroy that city? Yes, sister? At that moment, he was in the Badia of Syria. Badia of Syria means nomad, the nomadic life of Syria. From Syria to Jordan, not far, where it is now. Jordan and Palestine, they have borders. This is the Red Sea. This is Arabia. So here is Syria. This is Iraq. This is Palestine. And what is today Jordan. Here, between Syria, this is Jordan, this is Palestine. Here, in the border. So he was here. They came and they destroyed the city. That's it. In the story of Lot, there is something very interesting, is that his daughters, when the angel said, leave, when the man came and said, give us your guests. Give us your guests. Oh Lot, we told you not to hide your guests when they come. He went out and he said, لو أن لي بكم قوة. He went out and he told them, if I had power, I would fight you all. It's only me and my two daughters. I have no man to fight with me. The three angels told him, close the door and get out from the back of the house and tell your daughters not to look back. And you don't look back. Their appointment for punishment is subuh. And subuh is very near. أَلَيْسَ الصُّبْحُ بِقَرِيبٍ? Allah says, the angel said, and Allah says exactly what they said. So the moment of punishment of these people was subuh. So they told him, don't worry, just go. But make sure you don't look back. We don't know why, but some ulama made ijtihad. They said the punishment was a light first, a lightning. That lightning, if you look at it, you will lose sight. That's why Allah said to them, don't look back. Don't look back. So Hud alayhi salam, Lut alayhi salam, told his daughters to walk before him. And he stayed behind walking. And of course, every human being is quite curious, especially that, it's family. So whenever they wanted to look, the father says, don't look back, keep going, until they left the village. When they left the village, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered the angels, that's it, take this city and destroy it. The bottom of the line, as we say, the moral of the story, children, only if you are a good person and never agree with bad people, that Allah will save you. If you agree with bad people, although you don't do what they do, but you agree with them, it's okay lah, it's their life. Have you seen this attitude? It's okay, inshallah, Allah will give them hidayah. Say nothing to them, it's not my problem. Come on lah, let's say nothing. This attitude, Allah will destroy you first. You should always say, wrong, this is wrong, haram. I don't agree with this. Okay, very good. Now, another prophet, Musa. Another story of Musa alayhi salam, short story. Continue, sister of Victory, Natasha, we have how many Natashas? 2 Natashas? Takbir. Natasha 1, Natasha 2. Okay, yalla, Natasha, the sister of Victor. Yalla, verse 38. Very good. Here the stories are very short. It's just Allah is telling you, look, oh Muhammad, remember Ibrahim, remember Lut, remember Musa. Short story, okay? وَفِي مُوسَى إِذْ أَرْسَلْنَاهُ إِلَى فِرْعَوْنَ بِسُلْطَانٍ مُبِينٍ. We have sent him to Fir'aun with a clear sign. What was the sign? Children, what was that sign that Allah sent with Musa to Fir'aun? What was the sign? Come on, children. Oh, Allahu Akbar. What was the sign? That shows your parents never read stories for you. Right or wrong? Right, brothers, or wrong? Do you read stories to your children? Yes. Lot? You speak for yourself. You don't. Children. Sharifa, now you're going to make me angry. What was that sign that Allah has given to Musa alayhi salam to show to Fir'aun? What was the sign? Huh? Yeah, what was it? The staff have to do what? Turn what? Good. And what else? The hand that shines. You speak. Good. Sultanin Mubin. Why Sultanin Mubin? Meaning power, clear power. Because Fir'aun believes only in power. So the sign that Allah sent it to him, look at it. Stick turns a snake. And snake that will eat every sihr. That's power. Some other prophets had soft miracle. This is hard miracle. Powerful miracle. And the hand that shines, meaning it blurs. When you look at it, Fir'aun was doing like this. It's like putting headlights in your face. That's power. Because Fir'aun believes only in power. Good. فَنَبَذْنَاهُمْ فِي الْيَمِّ وَهُوَ مُلِيمٌ. فتولى بركنه وقال ساحر أو مجنون. 39. Okay, the boys now. يلا منير. 39. So what happened when he saw the two miracles? Instead of believing, what did he do? What did he say? Look at it. Fir'aun, when he saw the two miracles, instead of saying, okay, sorry Allah, please forgive me, I will listen to Musa, and Musa will become my advisor, and I'll become a good king. He could have done that. Oh Musa, teach me what to do, and I'm ready to be a good guy now. What did he do? فَتَوَلَّى بِرُكْنِهِ. He went to his angle, to his private room, and plotted against Musa. And the first say, he said, you are sahir, or you are a madman. You are a magician, or you are a madman. Why he said that? Kids, look at me. Let's say here is Fir'aun, and Musa is coming to him. He is coming just to talk to him on one-on-one, or in front of people? In front of his ministers. So when he showed him that, it's a clear proof, right or wrong? So the people may listen to Musa now. So by saying you are a sorcerer or you are a madman, he is trying to control actually the Ra'iyat not to follow him. He is controlling the Egyptians not to listen to Musa. Using what we call media, using the media. Like now, the West, what they do, they use the media to stop non-Muslims from becoming Muslims. That's why they call us terrorists. So there are many people who want to become Muslim, but when they hear Middle East, terrorism, this, that, women, hijab, niqab, Muslims, this, Qaeda, ISIS, they hesitate. You have to know this. This is an old tactics of Fir'aun. So the Fir'aun of today is America. You need to know this. So they will always use the same tactic. They will accuse the innocent person like you and me, Muslims, of being the bad guys, while they are the bad guys. Now you see, what did he say? He said, you are sahir, right? Are you with me? Musa was accused of being what? Magician, right? Fir'aun said, you must be magician. Who is going to call magicians to help him? Fir'aun. You just called me magician, and you go get the magicians to help you? So who is using magic? You got it, children? Be smart, think. America calls the Muslims terrorists, but America is the one who is always at war with people. Killing here, killing there, bombing here, bombing there. You got it? So that's the Fir'aun of today. فَأَخَذْنَاهُ وَجُنُودَهُ فَنَبَذْنَاهُمْ فِي الْيَمِّ وَهُوَ مُلِيمٌ. What did Allah do to Fir'aun when he refused? Directly, the end is you. 28, 40, verse 40.
So we took him and his horse and dumped them into the sea while he was sleeping.
Very good. See, look what Allah did to them. He took him and his soldiers, dumped them in the sea. Easy for Allah. It's like you dump the trash. You take the trash and you throw it in the trash hole. That's what Allah did to Fir'aun. Fir'aun was trash. And every Fir'aun, Allah will do that to him or her. Good. Any question? Anyone has question? Parents? Okay, quickly, in these few minutes, I advise you to do this in this holiday of Eid al-Adha. You must teach your children to see the Qurban. It's sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to introduce the Qurban to the children, either by you taking them with you to the farm on the day of slaughtering, or here in the masjid if you slaughter, they have to come and see. Or you bring the animal to the house, and that's even better. If it is allowed, why not? If you have a big house and you live far, why not? And actually the sunnah is to let the animal be in the house for a few days, so the children get connected to it. They pet it, they feed it, they give it drink, they play with it. Once they bond, then they see it slaughtered, they learn one great value that many Muslims lost: sacrifice. Let go. Let go something you really got attached to. And children quickly get attached to animals, as you know. Then they see that innocent animal being slaughtered that day. They may cry a little bit, but they learn to let go. Now you know why many Muslims don't sacrifice anything, not even 5 minutes, for Allah's sake? Because they were not introduced to this practice from childhood. We need to do that. So children are highly recommended and encouraged to be introduced to udhiyah, whether a camel or a cow, a bull or a sheep, kambing or kambing biri. And it's better to touch it before and play with it before they see it slaughtered. Subhanallah, many Muslims are khalas, they cannot say, I cannot sheikh, I cannot see blood. But you can eat meat. Takbir. So, children doing good in these 10 days, as much good as you can. Okay? And fasting 9 days of Shawwal is not sunnah of the Prophet. Please understand this. Don't think it's sunnah. But if you fast it, fine. But don't think it's sunnah. Because the Prophet fasted only the 9th. I'm not discouraging you. If you want to fast 9 days, go ahead. But do not think it's part of the deen and tomorrow the next generation will think we have to fast 9 days. Even the 6 days of Shawwal, it's optional. It's clear or not? Even Shawwal, the 9th, Arafah, the Prophet did it, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and 1 year he left it, deliberately. So that it does not become. What you are receiving is Saudi fatwas, Wahhabi and this one, Hanbali fatwa, okay? This is what you are receiving. I need to be very clear with you now. I'm not against any knowledge, fine, but you cannot just bring it as if it's sunnah and the other people are not doing the sunnah. This is Hanbali fiqh, the fiqh of Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, the 9 days fasting. The Prophet said, Al-amalu fi hada. Good deeds are good. Any good deed is good. Not just fasting. You give sadaqah, you help someone, is good. So Rasulullah fasted only the 9th. He didn't fast the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, 7th, 8th, and the 9th. He fasted only the 9th. Now, if someone wants to fast 9 days, please, just say, Alhamdulillah, I want to come closer to Allah. So it's mustahab. But it's not, ask me, I am here, brothers, I'm in front of you. When you have a question, ask me now, I'm in front of you. Who has a question about this? Even Aisha radiallahu anha, the hadith is narrated by Salama. Aisha radiallahu anha said, what's wrong with Salama narrating this hadith? Please understand, this hadith is narrated by Salama, one of the wives of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The most knowledgeable wife of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is who? Can you be quiet for a while? You see me not already in good mood. Yalla, don't add. Brothers, Salama is one of the wives of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She narrates the hadith. For Imam Ahmad, okay, it's hadith sahih, but not for Bukhari and Muslim. Aisha radiallahu anha said, what's wrong with Salama narrating this hadith when the Prophet didn't? Because Aisha is more authentic, more authoritative than Salama. Salama was old, very old, while Aisha was young. Meaning she could memorize and she could pay attention very well to what Rasulullah ﷺ does. Clear? So this is why we say to people, if you want to fast, first, second, third, but don't make it as if it's wajib and those who don't do it are not good Muslims and no. Yeah? And you the Malays, it's just lately you heard these things. Did you hear this thing before 2-3 years ago? See, it's just something that comes with the WhatsApp. We want to preserve the deen, not by adding and not by minusing. It's mustahab. I don't mind if you fast, may Allah bless you. But the fear I have is that the next generation will think, oh, we need to do it and we need to. While Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all He asks you to fast is Ramadan. The 9th, inshallah, which will be Saturday, children, next Saturday, that's the day you shouldn't miss, because Rasulullah ﷺ said, if you fast that day, there is 1 year of sins. La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. 1 year forgiven of sins and 1 year to come. So Allah will forgive you 2019 and 2020. Doesn't mean you do anything in 2020. Yalla, let me do sins. No. It means Allah is forgiving you. Okay, who has question before we end? Please ask me when I am here. When I'm about to go, let me go, please. Most of you remember and want to ask me questions about buying and selling. I want to go sleep. I'm tired. Takbir. When I am in front of you, enjoy. Yes. Huh? Even that is wrong. Remove your hair and nail and put perfume. You are not in Hajj. Sheikh, even the slaughterer, I know. Sheikh Zubair, you know me. I slaughter a lot of sheep every Ramadan. If I want to remove my nail now and shave my hair, and I will do it. It's just Hanbali view. The Hanabila are like this. Those who follow Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal. If you are Hanbali, go ahead. And the sisters, no, you don't slaughter, so you can do that. You can remove. You can remove your nails and. Is this clear, my brothers? Please. Lately, we are receiving. Our knowledge now is coming through WhatsApps, not through Quran and Sunnah and ulama. We are no more listening to alims. We are listening to WhatsApp. Very easy. No, you need to sit with somebody who will explain things. There are many things you ask me, brothers and sisters, in writing. I don't want to answer in writing. I want to see you, and because there are things I need to understand first. Some of you ask me, Sheikh, my husband, for example, told me talaq. I cannot just answer you like that. Is this the first time? Is this the 10th time? What happened exactly? Buying and selling, same thing. Especially online. Buying and selling online. So meaning I need to sit, because the question could be, an answer could be different for different, either I didn't understand what you meant, or you are not clear in your question when you wrote me. It's not like Salat, Sheikh, I missed 1 rak'ah, what to do? That's easy. Buying and selling and talaq is social ibadah. Social, must know, must ask you questions. Yalla children, next time don't be late. When I sit here, I need you all to be ready. Okay? Yalla, ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. يا أرحم الراحمين ارحمنا توفنا مؤمنين ألحقنا بالصالحين. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.